When there was moonshine in the stills, rabbits in the hills, squirrels a-barking in the trees. There was hounds to run all night, girls to hold us tight, back in Hancock County, Tennessee. Back in Hancock County, Tennessee. Where does love go when it dies? After all the tears have dried, does it go and find some new heart, just move itself inside? Do you think it can remember wasted years and countless cries? When it leaves you feeling empty, where does love go when it dies? Is it lost and gone forever, or does it wait to live again? Does it linger in some lonely place where old feelings can't get in? Surely someone knows the answer. But is there anyone that wise? Everybody's been hurt sometime. Where does love go when it dies? Where does love go when it dies? When it leaves you filled with doubt? When you've asked yourself 1,000 times, is this what love's about? When it seems it's always ended in bitter tears and sad goodbyes, did you ever stop and wonder, where does love go when it dies? Is it lost and gone forever, or does it wait to live again? Does it linger in some lonely place where old feelings can't get in? Surely someone knows the answer. But is there anyone that wise? Everybody's been hurt sometime. Where does love go when it dies? Yes, we've all been hurt sometime. Where does love go when it dies? Today is the first time I've been home in many years, remembering how things used to be. I can't hold back my tears. The house is barely standing and the barn is rotted down, and someone planted trees all over Pappy's farming ground. The weeds had nearly hidden Daddy's wagon standing there. I thought how long it's been since gentle hands touched it with care. I remember when he bought it, even Mama went along. They walked and led the mules to town and proudly drove it home. I can see us now riding in a brand new wagon. We were happy as a king on a throne. Papa wearing overalls and Mama with her bonnet, riding in a brand new wagon going home. And I remember Tammy Jones, who lived the next house down. She was in the wagon every time it went to town. And when I told her of my plan, she cried and said, "You're wrong." But I just wouldn't listen, and I ran away from home. Too young to get a job, I robbed a man in Frisco Yard. And the wagon I had rode next was driven by a guard. Mom and Papa kept my secret till their dying day. That's why no one could find me when they both had passed away. I can see us now riding in a brand new wagon. We were happy as a king on a throne. Papa wearing overalls and Mama with her bonnet, riding in a brand new wagon going home. Riding in a brand new wagon going home.
Hey folks, how y'all doing? Y'all, this is my friend Ricky Lynn right here. Come on up here, Ricky. Here's your microphone. Tell everybody hello. Put it right up to your mouth like I got mine. Say hello.
Hello.
All right. So I met Ricky. Come on out here a little bit so everybody can see you. I want these folks. There you go. Okay. All right. So you said you're going to sing a song, right? Okay. Well, you go ahead and just make sure that mic's about to touch your mouth, just like that. Okay. All right. You go ahead.
Here I am once again, feeling lost, but now and then I breathe it in to let it go. And you don't know where you are now, what it'll come to, or me, somebody for me. And you'll figure out how lost in your moment you did. So you don't have to be afraid to put your dream in action. Never gonna face you for the main attraction. Not a fancy, just remember me when you make it shine.
Ricky, that was great. That was so good. Who are you here with tonight? Who are those folks over there? Who's that over there? You want to say hey to them? No? Okay, you don't have to. Y'all give Ricky a nice hand. Didn't she do good? Good job, Ricky. Hey, we like talent right like that right there because that's the future of the Sawmill Band. They're going to take over this place for long. All right. You get a full curtain? Somebody forgot Derek. He usually just walks up here by himself, so I don't know how.
He might have got in the car and drove off.
He's done that before, got mad and just drove on off.
I thought about driving off, but I figured I wouldn't desert them like that.
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
Oh, welcome to the kitchen. Silverware is gone, furniture is missing. I I guess you got it all. This is where it ought to hurt. Seems like every time you leave me, you try to think of something worse. Can't even get the blues no more. I try to worry like I did before. Nothing happens when I walk the floor. What am I supposed to do? I toss and turn, but then I fall asleep. I'm going under, but it's not too deep. You wanna hurt me, but it's just no use. Can't even get the blues. Well, this time it was different. Sun up in the sky, sitting on the back porch, clouds are rolling by. This is where it ought to rain. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Feeling's all about the same. Can't even get the blues no more. I try to worry like I did before. And nothing happens when I walk the floor. What am I supposed to do? I toss and turn, but then I fall asleep. I'm going under, but it's not too deep. You wanna hurt me, but it's just no use. Can't even get the blues. I can't even get the blues no more. I try to worry like I did before. I know that happens when I walk the floor. What am I supposed to do? I toss and turn, but then I fall asleep. I'm going under, but it's not too deep. You wanna hurt me, but it's just no use. I can't even get the blues. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Howdy, folks. How we doing tonight? Everybody having a good time? Y'all are a rowdy, rowdy bunch tonight, and I sure do appreciate that. Hey, I got an anniversary and a birthday tonight. Before I do them, I want to take just a quick second and introduce the Sawmill Band to you. Right here on my left, this guy's been our bus driver and keyboard player for going on 6 years. One of the best keyboard players you will ever see on stage anywhere. My buddy from Milton, Florida, Mr. Derek Barnes. Singing the lead part for the Sawmill Band tonight. This guy's been with us for about 6 years himself and does a tremendous job. One of the best entertainers I've ever worked with. Used to be with the Yellow River Band. Now he's with the Sawmill Band. From Harold, Florida, James Broxson. The newest member of the Sawmill Band, she's been with us since January and does a tremendous job singing backup vocals and does a great job singing some new songs that we've never done, and we sure are enjoying having her here all the way from Milton, Florida. Y'all give it up for Emily Kraft. On the bass guitar, one of the most solid bass players this side of Jay, Florida, y'all. This guy's been with the band for 6 years himself. Seriously, one of the best, most solid bass players I've ever worked with. He does a great job singing backup vocals also. Y'all make him welcome from Pace, Florida, Rick Smith. Back here on the drums, this guy's been with the band 10 years since we started, way back in 2000, and he does a great job back there. One of the only city boy in the whole crew, though, y'all. That's Rick's son, Clint Smith, from Pensacola, Florida. Over here to my right, holding my son, this girl's been with us since she was Chloe's age, 9 years old. Now she's grown up singing the lead female part for the Sawmill Band, and she helps us just about every way you can think of. All the way from Milton, Florida, y'all make welcome Miss Melissa Welch. The youngest member of the Sawmill Band. He's not quite a member yet, but I'm going to introduce this girl right here. She's been with us for 3 years now, y'all, and does a great job. She's got a great future in front of her. She's only 9 years old, and she's got a does a great job that age. Seasoned veteran, y'all give it up for Miss Chloe Chanel. This little boy right here is my 15-week-old son, Court Wyatt. And if you don't think Court is a country name, well, it is. We named him that just so he'd be a country music star. He got to grow into his name, y'all. That's my boy there. I'm sure I'm proud of him. Over there on the steel guitar, that's the band leader for the Sawmill Band, the owner of the Farmer's Opry, and my father from Shamuckla, Florida, Sandy Wyatt. Back there running the sound, making sure I dress like I'm supposed to dress before I leave the house. That's my wife back there, Miss Riley Wyatt from Shamuckla. Y'all give it up for her. My name is Jeremy, and I'm from Shamuckla, and we're the Sawmill Band. Thank y'all for hanging out with us on a Saturday night. We do appreciate it. How did I end up with 2 lists here? I got 2 lists. Oh, okay. I see what happened here. All right, where is Linda and Louise or Lois? Linda and Lois. It says they're twins. Oh, yeah. I see what we got here. It said you got it under birthdays. Is that right? Both celebrating a birthday?
Watch them two, Jeremy. Pretty close right there. Man.
I got to watch. I know that one right there. I got to keep my eye on her. Do you claim this one right here?
No.
No, absolutely not. Well, y'all stand. She's staying with you. That's right. Happy birthday to y'all. I'm going to ask y'all to stand if you don't mind just a second and say hello to all these folks around here.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Y'all give them a nice round of applause. Happy birthday. Thank y'all for celebrating with us. We do appreciate it. And always good to have friends out, especially friends like that, right? With friends like that, who needs enemies? That's right. Happy birthday. Y'all give them a nice round of applause. Linda and Lois.
Happy birthday,
I
girls.
see what happened here. And Paul and Jessica, you're over here. They're sitting celebrating their 1-year anniversary. Paul and Jessica Hendricks, happy anniversary to y'all. Married 1 year right here at the Farmer's Opry. And so how is, after 1 year, how's things going?
Awesome.
Going awesome. That's good to hear. And you learned to say yes, ma'am. Okay, good. That's good. That's good. Happy anniversary to y'all. Y'all give these folks another round of applause.
Yeah.
That's all the birthdays I got for tonight. I'm not going to pick on anybody. That's James' job tonight. But I'm just going to get up here and we're going to sing happy birthday and happy anniversary to these folks. So y'all ready? Everybody ready? All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
This song is for y'all. Happy birthday to you.
Wackadoo, wackadoo, wackadoo.
Happy birthday to you. Let me hear y'all. Happy birthday from the Farmer's Opry. Happy birthday to you. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to you.
And you?
Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary from the Sawmill Band. Happy anniversary to you. And many, many more. Thank y'all for celebrating with us here at the Farmer's Opry House.
Yeah, happy anniversary and happy birthday to you guys. Thanks for choosing the Opry to share it with us. We appreciate it. And that wedding on stage was fun last year. It's a house full of rednecks, you know, I'm telling you. But that's all right. That's right. Oh, yeah. Here's old brother James.
Is that microphone broke? There you go.
There it is. I knew I wasn't hearing myself during the birthday thing. But anyway, whatever. I'm going to do my favorite Keith Whitley song to these 2 ladies that have birthdays. Louise and Linda. Lois, I'm sorry. Well, don't go far. I may sing to you before it's over with. Well, I know you loved him. Clyde, get out of the way, son. A long time ago. But even now in my arms, you still want him, I know. But darling, this time it's your memories die. So when you hold me tonight, don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you'll ever know. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes.
Happy birthday, girls.
I ain't done with him yet. I gotta get where I'm comfortable. Maybe I've been a fool, holding on all this time. But I'm here in your arms, knowing he's in your mind. Stay right there. But I keep hoping someday that you'll see the light. Let him be tonight. Getting hot in here, ain't it? And don't close your eyes. And don't close your eyes. You used to have a boyfriend, you probably don't now. In some fantasy, darling, just once, let yesterday go, and you will find more love than you'll ever know. Just hold me tight when you love me.
What do you got there,
and
James?
don't close your eyes. And don't close your eyes and let it be. And don't pretend it's... What's up with that? Lord? Just once, let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you'll ever know. Just hold me tight and don't close your eyes. When you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Oh, y'all making fun out there. Appreciate y'all coming out.
If that's all it takes to get a cookie, I can handle that. Thank you, Trish. Believe it or not, I have to pay for them unless I do that. That's no good. Okay, we had a request to do a song.
Zach Brown?
Yeah, Zach Brown. Yeah, we got two people that like Zach Brown, so that's good. That's good. That's a good deal right there. Okay, anybody else like Zach Brown? Well, he's not here.
That's right.
But James Broxton is, all right?
And I need something to drink now that ate that cookie.
Hey, push it just a little bit more. 2, 3, 4.
We never spoke a word, but every thought she had I heard from across the room. We were standing face to face, I couldn't find the words to say, give me one more move. Well, I don't even know her name. I guess foolish pride's to blame. Now I'm falling in love as she's walking away, and my heart won't tell my mind to tell my mouth what it should say. May have lost this battle, live to fight another day. So don't be falling in love as she's walking away. I know y'all get tired of me going out there, but I got to go see somebody. I'm sorry. I got to come over here. Who's this for, Mike? Wise men next to me did say about the one that got away. Son, I missed my chance. But don't you let regret take place of the dreams you have to chase. Ask her to dance.
Oh, come on, son.
Or you might fall down on your face. Roll the dice and have some faith. Don't be falling in love as she's walking away. And your heart won't tell your mind and tell your mouth what it should say. May have lost this battle, live to fight another day. So don't be falling in love as she's walking away. You might fall down on your face. Roll the dice and have some faith. And don't be falling in love as she's walking away. And your heart won't tell your mind to tell your mouth what it should say. May have lost this battle, live to fight another day. So don't be falling, falling and falling in love as she's walking away. All right. Thank you so much.
Zach Broxson.
Yeah, that's it.
Zach Broxson right there. That's good. That's good stuff. All right, Chloe, come on out here. She's going to do a fiddling song, too. Keep you post there, Pop. This is an old song right here, one called I'll Be There. You ready?
Yeah.
Hey. What's up with that?
Ain't no chain strong enough to hold me, ain't no breeze big enough to sew me. Never had seen a river that's too wide. Ain't no jail tight enough to lock me, ain't no man big enough to stop me. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. So love me if you ever gonna love me. I never have seen a road too rough to ride. Ain't no chain strong enough to hold me, ain't no breeze big enough to sew me. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. And waking there will be, and is it be there if by your side? I'll be there, ready and waiting. There won't be any hesitating. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. So love me if you ever gonna love me. I never had seen a road too rough to ride. Ain't no chain strong enough to hold me, ain't no breeze big enough to sew me. I'll be there if you ever want me by your side. Be there if you ever want me by your side. Yeehaw! Thank you.
look at them cookies. You gonna share with the band?
She knows my baby's coming over here and share that cookie with me.
Who's next? Emily, you're up. You gonna?
Y'all don't know what's going on. These is cookies. And I suppose if I paid the band a little more, they wouldn't go so ape over a couple of cookies. But that's all right. At least they get something.
Yeah.
Look at him.
I got a cookie.
Oh, I don't.
He got one.
What about Jeremy? I don't think he got an extra one there. You don't know no Jeremy? Huh? I just, man. Oh, yeah, okay. I was about to forget every song you knew right then.
Pretty good cookie.
Thank you, Clyde. We appreciate it.
You mess up and give all our cookies
I
away.
got a collection back there. You can have one of them. One, I said. One. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, uh-huh. Oh, man. Okay, let's go on to the next song, folks. All right, here's a Vince Gill song, one called My Wife Left With My Best Friend and I Miss Him. Two people got that joke.
Yeah, some of them get it on the way home.
Mm-hmm. All right. 1, 2, 3, 2. I rushed home from work like I always do. I spend my whole day just thinking of you. When I walk through the front door, my whole life had changed. 'Cause nobody answers when I call your name. The note on the table that told me goodbye, it said you'd grown weary of living a lie. For your love has ended, but mine still remains. But nobody answers when I call your name. Oh, the lonely sound of my voice calling is driving me insane. And just like rain, the tears keep falling, but nobody answers when I call your name.
Oh, that's a good old Vince Gill song right there. Good singing there.
What are you doing back there? Oh, okay.
There's some cookie stealing
Ready?
going on up here right now.
Nervous people on the stage.
That's why when I get my cookie, I go ahead and lick both sides of it.
That's right.
Ain't don't nobody mess with my cookie then.
I eat half of it and then regurgitate it, and I eat the other half. Pretty nasty, wasn't it? I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I'm ready. Here's a Gene Watson song. By the way, we did talk to Gene Watson this week. He's going to try to be here. This is new for a Christmas show with Gene Watson on December 17th. No promise of it. He said, I got you down, bud. I guess you got find another job close to here so he can come. Instead of coming all the way from Texas over here, he needs one close by to get here. So if he comes, we're going to have a Christmas with Gene Watson. Ho, ho, ho. Yep. Good. 2, 3, 4, 1.
I got no reason now for going home. For all my reasons now, she's gone. I got no one there to talk to, and even though I know I ought to, got no reason for going home. Once I had everything that a man could want. For going home, making love, but now I don't. So I end up in here each night, sitting and thinking, missing her, hurting so, and drinking. I got no reasons now for going home. For all my reasons now, she's gone. I got no one there to talk to, and even though I know I ought to, got no reasons now for going home. Come on, Jeremy. It's so hard now just knowing there's another, that she's out with him knowing that I love her. So I end up in here each night, sitting and thinking, missing her, hating him, and drinking. Got no reason now for going home. All my reasons now, she's gone. Got no one there to talk to, and even though I know I ought to, got no reasons now for going home. Jeremy White, thank you.
Yeah. I like old Gene Watson. He's such a good country singer. He's been here 10 years. That'll be the 10 years in a row he's been here. Ain't that something? I was telling the girl today, one of his office personnel, we got to talking about him, and she said, "You're so shy." I said, "No, he ain't. When he gets down here, he ain't shy." But he's actually done a TV commercial for us where him and the band tries to say Schmuckler, and they can't get it out. And we got a video of him mopping the floor back there with an apron on. And we got a video of it. So he ain't all that shy when he gets away from the office. What is this here we doing? That's what I thought.
There's a picture that I carry, one we made some time ago, when They ask who's in the picture with me. I say just someone I used to know, just someone I used to spend some time with, just a flame that's lost its glow. But I don't tell them the nights I cried without you. I say just someone I used to know. Just someone I used to run around with, just a friend from long ago. And I don't tell them how lost I am without you. I say just someone I used to know. I say just someone I used to know. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good old song. We hadn't played that in a long time. Like that old stuff. What we doing now over there? This is a huddle. You've seen that football team huddle in the middle of the field? That's what we're doing right here. Huh? This is a New Orleans Saints. All right, here's an old song here. Well, I got better things to do. This is the bluegrass version.
Don't tell me the reason that you're calling. It's to see if I'm alright since you've been gone. 'Cause I know you and I know why we're talking. You're wanting me to say I'm barely hanging on. Maybe that was true for a night or two, but now I've got better things to do. I could wash my car in the rain, change my new guitar strings, mow the yard just the same as I did yesterday. I don't need to waste my time crying over you. I've got better things to do. Maybe when I don't have so much going, or quite so many irons in the fire, well, I'll take the time to miss you like you're hoping. But now I can't put forth the effort it requires. Well, I'd love to talk to you, but then I'd miss Donahue. That's right, I've got better things to do. I could wash my car in the rain, change my new guitar strings, mow the yard just the same as I did yesterday. I don't need to waste my time crying over you. I've got better things to do. check the air in my tires, straighten my stereo wires, count the stars in the sky, or just get on with my life. I don't need to waste my time crying over you. I've got better things to do. I've got better things to do. Thank you.
Come on out here, Miss Chloe. We're going to get you to sing us a good grown-up song right now, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yes, yes, that's correct. That's absolutely correct. You ready?
Here we go. Yeah.
Well, she seemed alright by dawn's early light, though she looked a little worried and weak. She tried to pretend he wasn't drinking again, but Daddy left the proof on her cheek. I was only 8 years old that summer, and I always seemed to be in the way. So I took myself down to the fair in town on Independence Day. Well, words gets around in a small, small town. They said he was a dangerous man, but Mama was proud, so she stood her ground. She knew she's on the losing end. Some folks whispered, some folks talked, but everybody looked the other way. Time ran out, there was no one about on Independence Day. Let freedom ring, let the white dove sing, let the whole world know that today's the day of reckoning. Let the weak be strong, let the rabbi run, roll the stone away, let the guilty pay. It's Independence Day. Well, she lit up the sky by dawn's early light. The time the firemen come, they just took out the flames and took out the names and sent me to the county home. Now I ain't saying it's right or it's wrong, but maybe it's the only way. Talk about your revolution. It's Independence Day. Let freedom ring, let the white dove sing, let the whole world know that today's the day of reckoning. Let the weak be strong, let the rabbi run, roll the stone away, let the guilty pay. It's Independence Day. Roll the stone away. It's Independence Day. Thank you.
Yes, sir. That kid can do it, can't she?
I got to follow that. Yeah. That's all I can do. That's right. My shaker's done shook tonight. I am pushing 40. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. I think I'm going to shake again, but this is a different song, so. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar's hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that bull-faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. Let's go! I remember down in Houston, we were putting on a show, when a cowboy in the back stood up and yelled, "Cotton Eye Joe!" He said, "You love what you're doing, boys, don't get us wrong, but there's just something missing in your song. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that boat, faded love, and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band." Y'all have fun tonight. Dusted off them boots and put our cowboy hats on straight. And Texans raised the roof when Jeb opened up his case. He said, "You all want a two-step, you say you want a do-si-do. Well, here's a fiddle and song before we go. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that boat for faded love, and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. Let's go, Sandy." If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that boat for faded love, and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. Somebody scream!
Hey, this is a favorite way for us to end the night. Always celebrating the veterans in here. How many of you guys are veterans? I know several of you are. Yeah, look at that. Thank you for serving your country. Thanks to your families while you were serving your country. The families. God bless you. Here's a song about America.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and you can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart. And it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Thank y'all so much for being with us on a Saturday night. We do appreciate y'all coming out. Hope to see y'all back here next Friday night. It'll be gospel night, and the Sawmill band will be performing, so y'all make plans to come out. If you don't mind, before you leave, pull that sticker off your seat and throw it away. We'd appreciate it. Don't forget to pick up a flyer on your way out. You'll see what's going on here in the near future. And don't forget to check us out at farmersopry.com. God bless y'all. We'll see you back here next weekend.
Y'all drive safe now. Good night, everybody. Y'all drive safe.
Bringing home my darling, she'll never leave again. The sun is a-shining down on me, and gone now is the rain. Can't you hear the whistle calling out, boys, here comes the train. It's been almost a year now since baby said so long. Went back to her daddy's house, left me all alone. Well, I don't know why she went away, but I can tell you about the pain. But the troubles are all over now, boys, here comes the train. Here comes the train, boys, here comes the train. Bringing home my darling, she'll never leave again. The sun is a-shining down on me, and gone now is the rain. Can't you hear the whistle calling out, boys, here comes the train. When my baby steps down through that door, I'll be there to hold her hand. I'm gonna take her home and treat her right, be her loving man. I'm gonna make that gal so happy she'll never leave again. She's a-coming home, no more to roam, boys, here comes the train. Here comes the train, boys, here comes the train.